Hello, my country people. I hope you guys are well and keeping safe. So I'm certain that you probably clicked on this channel to hear about my perfect relationship, how we love each other from the moon and back. I'm really sorry to disappoint you, sweetheart. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like Prince Charming or my perfect relationship. It's just you and I on this ride. So what I'm going to advise you is that get your tea, get your juice, because we're going for a ride. But then before I get straight to this video, I want to thank you people for the support. My target was actually to hit 100 subscribers before I drop this first video, but to my shock and to my surprise, we managed to hit 100 subscribers on day one. I was so overwhelmed. Thank you guys. You guys literally made me want to cry. I literally screamed. Like, yeah, I know it's a small achievement, but it's growth anyway. The most important thing is that we don't remain where we were yesterday. Perfect. So I'm just praying to God to give me grace so that I don't let you guys down. Yeah. So I just hope everything will be well. So let's get straight into this girl talk. Okay, so one thing we all have to understand is that there is no perfect guy, there is no perfect relationship, there is no Mr. Right.
All you have to do is get your Mr. Left and drag that nigga to the right. That's it.
Okay, boom. Reasons why your relationships just won't work, sis. Number one is you validate men too early in the relationship. Yeah, you do. And I'm not saying this to judge you. One thing you have to understand from my videos is that I've been there, I've done that. Those are the rules. I've been there, I've done that. So whatever I'm telling you is from my own personal experiences. Validating men too fast in the relationship, that means qualifying men too fast. You're qualifying them too fast. So by this I literally mean you don't let a guy invest in you. You don't let a guy earn you. You give it up too fast. Please stop validating guys too early in the relationship. Just stop. One thing I've learned over the years is that people value whatever they've worked for, whatever they've earned. So immediately you validate this guy and he's not earned you, he's not shown you that he's worth the validation, he's not shown you that he's worth your time, worth your effort, worth whatever you have to bring on the table. It gives him the concepts that he's actually earned you for free. And what do you do to things that you've earned for free? You take them for granted. That's it. Love me, hate me, but then that's it. That's it. So one thing that happens if you don't let this guy work for you is that he's going to take you for granted. He's going to take you for granted. And validating men or qualifying men too early in the relationship usually happens when during the talking stage, like you are single and you're getting to know guys, ile unakatiwa. Yeah. So during the talking stage, what happens is that you just talk to one guy. You talk to one guy. You don't give options to other people. You don't have choices. That's what makes you land into the wrong hands. That's what makes you settle for less than what you deserve. But then once you have a lot of choices, you have other people approaching you, you get to compare who is better than who. So that's it, people. Stop talking to one guy. Talk to a lot of people, then immediately you want to get into the relationship. You're going to decide who is better, who is the best for you among the people you're talking to. So that's it. Okay, so one thing that I can assure you, validating men too fast is going to land you in is it's going to land you into lazy relationships. So lazy relationships are where you attract Mr. Minimum guy. He's willing to do nothing for you. He doesn't take you out. You guys don't go on real dates. He doesn't buy you gifts. Mr. Minimum guy, he's just there. Doesn't put any effort. So Mr. Minimum guy is this type of guy in which 6 months down the line you guys are in a relationship and the only date you guys have ever been to is on his couch, Netflixing and chill. And I'm sure you ladies don't want that. Before you validate someone, first let them prove themselves and at least ensure that they're worthy of your time and effort. Yeah, Steve Harvey calls it 90 days rule. So 90-day rule is where you just give someone 3 months, that's 90 days, and it doesn't necessarily have to be 90 days because I've never really done that, but at least 3 months should be enough to at least weigh, is this someone that I'm willing to at least give my time and attention to. You wouldn't want to divide all your time to people who don't actually deserve to be with you. Number two, why they just don't work, sis, is communication. Yeah, communication is very, very essential in any relationship. Just understand that you guys are two strangers trying to know each other. So, and these men are not angels. They're not angels to know what you expect without you communicating to them. So you need to communicate. You need to communicate well how you expect to be treated, what you expect from the relationships. Trust me, a perfect relationship is just consisted of two imperfect people that are willing to work it out. So make sure you communicate well, say what you need, and trust me, you'll be shocked at how these men are so fast in acting according to your standards. So just communicate. If this is how you're supposed to be treated, you expect to be called 3 times a day, communicate. If you expect to be taken out every weekend, communicate. Communication is key. Usijeke kitu kwa roho alafu inakuumiza. So I used to have this issue where I'll get into relationships, and what happens is I actually don't say what I want, so nimenyamaza hapo. Then immediately the expectations I have in my mind and in my heart are not met, I just get mad and walk away. So communication is so important. Okay, so number three reason why your relationships don't work is because you overstay your welcome. Yeah, you got that right. You overstay your welcome. So by overstaying your welcome, what I mean is you just don't know how to let go. You don't know how to let go. So it reaches a time that other relationship, what happens is that the love fades, there are no butterflies any longer, and it's time for you to let go. Na wewe hutaki kuenda, umeshikilia. My friend, my sister, is it by force? Is it by force? If something just doesn't work, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. You guys are not glued together. Just learn how to walk away. Sometimes all you need to do is find the good in goodbyes. That's it. Find the good in goodbyes. You don't have to stick to the same person who keeps breaking your heart. You don't have to stick to the same person who has already cheated you 15 times simply because the spirit in you tells you that that is the Mr. Right. No, trust me, girl, trust me. There's another nigga out there that is willing to do anything to be with you, that has a bigger that has a bigger bag and an extra inch. So don't let opportunities go. Don't delay your destiny simply because you're waiting out on this dude who is not even willing to invest on you. So that's it. So immediately you see something is not working, you've done everything you could, just learn how to walk away. Learn how to walk away. There's usually a blessing in walking away. There's usually a blessing. So learn how to walk away. Si lazima. Trust me, I really had a problem in letting people go. Problem in letting people go. You just think this person is not good for you, but you just love the idea of being in a relationship. Back then, being single used to scare me a lot. Unlike today actually, I feel like I'm privileged being single. Like, yeah, it has a lot of advantages. But then back then, I used to cling so much. To relationships. Kitu high work. The guy is not even worth my time. But just that idea of having a boyfriend simply because of peer pressure, that's what destroyed me the most. So there's usually a beauty in goodbyes. And yeah, that's something. It's an art actually. Letting people go, it's an art. It's something that I really practically needed to teach myself. I took a lot of time learning that letting people go. I really had to work on myself. So nowadays I usually don't push around with people. Immediately I just spot red flags, like just one red flag, no second chance, boom, you're gone, and that's it. So the only way that you're going to save yourself all the time and all the energy is by simply knowing where you are needed and where you are not. Even Jesus walked away. Jesus used to tell his disciples that when you go to a household and those people don't accept you, what you should do is don't force them. Dust your feet off and go to the next household. So that's it, people. I can be a preacher, by the way, senior navy. So that's it. Anyway, you're not accepted, just go, walk away. Trust me, there are better people out there. There are better dudes to settle for other than the person you're holding on to. Okay, sis. So the next reason why your relationships just don't work is because you walk around carrying emotional baggage. So by emotional baggage is here you are, you've broken up with maybe James. So what you do on the next relationship you move into with Mark, you carry all the bitterness, all the bitterness, all the resentment, all the anger into this new relationship. So one thing you have to understand is that this is a whole new person. This is a whole new person you're getting into a relationship with. Hizo matakataka zote zenye ulitoka nazo huko kwa huyo mse mwingine, just dust them off. That's why I usually tell my girlfriends, and I'm also advising you people, before you get into a new relationship, make sure you've broken off those soul ties. You're now at peace with yourself. Ensure that you understand fully that this is a whole new person. Don't get into that relationship with bitterness, anger. Alafu, another thing that also kills relationship concerning emotional baggage is carrying dead weights with you. So you walk into this new relationship, with Mark, but what happens, you still keep texting your exes, Charlie, John, I don't know, kina nani. You still keep in contact with them, sijui texting them, oh, happy birthday. I actually had this weakness, so I'm actually done with you. I'm done with you. We've said our goodbyes, but then immediately your birthday pops up. Here I am. Happy birthday. It's not necessary. It's not your job. It's the job of his current girlfriend. So don't use birthdays or any ceremonies, Jamhuri Day, text, sijui, happy Jamhuri Day. It doesn't work that way. Move on, move on. Leave alone with the emotional baggage, leave alone with the dead weights. Just move on, sis. But definitely not the least is you are dating down. Girlfriends, stop it. Like, just don't date men who are below you in terms of finances, education, and all that. Like, just don't get someone who is going to help you pull up, someone who is going to help you get better. Yeah, and for you to get these better people, these people who are going to help you grow, you have to be better yourself. So that's it. So if you are at this level, stop dating men who are at this level, because the only thing that is going to happen is you are going to make yourself small. You're not going to explore your full potential simply because you want to satisfy this man's ego. So stop dating down. Date people who are going to help you grow. So that's it. So that's my final point. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I know it's not perfect, and I hope I've not been blabbing around, and I hope it's going to be helpful for you guys. And if you have more points, make sure to add them on the comment section. Until next time, bye. I love you all.